Diagwit, everyone! Oh, so you are still alive. Yes, I am. I apologize. I have tons of excuses, none of them valid. So hello! I just thought I would pop back and do a booktube tag today. It's the day and night tag. I know it's super old, but I wanted to come and talk to you, and that was the best way I figured out how without being boring. So yeah. Before I do that, I would like to take 2 minutes of your time just to talk to you about something that is super close to my heart. Yesterday was the 12th of September 2014, and it would have been Paul Walker's 41st birthday. If you don't know who Paul is by name, then I have no doubt you probably know him by face or character. He of course played Brian O'Connor in the Fast and Furious franchise. He did a whole load of standalone movies as well, but I imagine that he is most well known for Fast and Furious. Last November, just around Thanksgiving, Paul was tragically killed along with his friend Roger Rodas in a car accident in California. And they happened to be killed on a day where they were both attending a charity event that was supposed to be raising money for the first relief organization that Paul Walker set up called Reach Out Worldwide. If you don't know anything about Reach Out Worldwide, it is basically, like I said, a first responders relief organization that send in trained professionals who volunteer their time into areas that have been hit by disaster in order to help as many people as quickly as possible and efficiently as possible. Places they have been, for example, would be Haiti, Chile, the Philippines. They did a lot of work on mainland America for the tornadoes or when Colorado flooded, places like that. So why exactly am I telling you all this? Well, in honor of Paul's birthday, his friend Jesse Brizendine, links below, set up a campaign in order to raise $1 million in Paul's name for Reach Out Worldwide. And basically, I'm here to spread awareness to that. If you would like to donate to Row, or you would like to buy some Row merchandise, or even just find out more about Row itself, links to both the campaign and the organization website will be in the description box. I did not know Paul personally, but I have been a fan of his for a very long time. The Fast and Furious franchise is my favorite series of all time. It has been the source of many happy memories in my life, and I don't think you have to know someone personally to realize what a great person they were. Paul was not just an actor. He was not just a Hollywood star. He was a humanitarian. He really cared about the planet and what happened to it. He really cared about the people that lived on it. And I think when someone is such an amazing spirit, they are worth remembering, and their legacy is worth carrying on. So, like I said, if you would like to donate to Row, links are in the descriptions below. I should be wearing my Row t-shirt to tell you this, but it's actually in the wash because I wore it for his birthday. And if you can't donate, you don't have the means to, even spreading the word will be enough, because every little helps. Okay, now that we're finished that, let's go right to the tag. Question number 1, do you read more in the morning or at night? Logistically, I probably read more at night, just because I'm not really a morning person. Actually, I might lay in bed in the morning if I have nothing to do and read, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Both. Are there any books that changed the way you thought about things? Can't pinpoint a book that changed my critical thinking for the better, but I guess by association, not because of the story, but because reading it is how I found out about Veronica Roth. Divergent, I guess, changed my way of thinking, because through that I found that Veronica Roth had written the book when she was around my age, and it inspired me to think I can do that. So I guess by association, Divergent changed my way of thinking. YA or not? Yeah or not? I love YA. YA I probably read almost exclusively, so yeah to YA. That was a terrible joke. Are there any characters you honestly believe are real? I really wish Cass from the Altered series was real because I would love him and hug him and he would be my husband and we would be like, yeah, Jenny and Cass hanging out all day long, having cool YA times. But if you want characters that seem real, read You Against Me by Jenny Downham because by God, it's like you're in their world. Literally, like you're reading a newspaper. Nobody touches my books, or I don't mind loaning my books out. Well, considering most of my books these days are on e-readers, I can't really loan them out, but when I have physical books, I do not mind loaning them out. I like to share around the words, the literature and the words. I like to spread them out into the world so other people can love and enjoy them and be affected by what they read. Do you ever smell your books? I've said it before, and I'll say it again. If you say you don't smell your books, you're a rotten liar. Not everyone loves books. Is this a positive or a negative? I will most definitely hold my hands up and admit that I am one of those people when someone says, I don't like reading, I automatically go, what's wrong with you? It's like people that don't like music. It blows my mind. How can you not like to read? Or what really grinds my gears is when I talk about reading to someone and they say, like, it's impressive. I don't read. What do you mean you don't read? How do you not read? That's not something to be proud of. Like, expand your mind. Go live 1,000 lives. I just don't understand. I don't understand how people don't read. And I'm one of those snobby readers who can't accept that other people might not like reading. I just think, no, that's what should happen to you. Read a book, people. Anything. It can be anything. It doesn't have to be Shakespeare. It doesn't have to be Jane Austen. It doesn't have to be a classic. I mean, if you don't want to read Catcher in the Rye, that's fine. I don't want you to read Catcher in the Rye. It's not a good book. But read something, anything. There is millions upon millions of books out there. There has to be something, at least one, that you will possibly enjoy. You just have to find it. I think reading is so important. It helps you improve your mind. It helps you improve your thinking. It helps you improve as a person. And who doesn't want to improve as a person? I'm very passionate about this. I'm going to stop talking now before smoke comes out of my ears and I think, why don't you read, you demons? I keep my books in the best condition, or maybe not. Which are you? You know, I like to have my books in good condition, but what I really like is a book that looks read. That looks like someone has leafed through it 1,000 times and it's awesome looking and like the spine is cracked or like the pages are worn and you just know this book is loved and respected and it has been used like a book is supposed to be used. It doesn't have to be pristine, covered in plastic with a like dust thing on it, and ain't nobody got time for that. I like respectably worn books. You have too many books, true or false? Let's get one thing straight right now. No one can ever have too many books. Have you ever spilled or stained your book? And if so, how? I like to drink tea and eat chocolate and have sandwiches and stuff while I read, so I probably have like chocolate fingerprints on things. I try not to do it, but sometimes you want to take a bite of something, but you also want to turn the page and things just get messy. Do you read and work out at the same time? I work out my brain. I can't like move and read at the same time or else it gets all shaky and I can't see properly and I just get really unfocused. But I'm constantly exercising my brain muscles and my eye muscles as they move across the page and my hand to turn and hold the book. So in essence, I guess yes, I do. That is the end of the day and night book tag. If you enjoyed that, please also make your own version of the day and night book tag. And like I said before, if you are interested in learning about Reach Out Worldwide, Links are in the description. Happy birthday, Paul. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Hopefully when I finish that book that I'm reading that's not making me want to tear my eyes out. Okay, bye. Oh, and slide!